know, like the conversation we had yesterday with the kids, you know, with the water bottle and shit like that. You know, I don't know. It's just
I'm not mad at him for that.
It was just I'm not mad at him not giving.
I don't know why people get mad at that anyway.
Yeah.
It's not his. It's not his job to give.
I'm 50-50. I'm not mad at him only giving $20 for something he could have got for free. However, to say that they was going to buy weed with that shit, I don't know. I ain't going to just throw low on the bus like that. Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. Listen, I don't know what they was going to do.
Right.
But,
we don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know what they're going to do. We gave him a dub for $1. Like, that's a deal.
Right.
Like,
that's a deal.
If I'm selling a box of candy, right? And Sheem or one of y'all come up to me like, yo, I'm like, yo, come on, give me 10. And Sheem driving around in a Lamborghini and he give me $100 or $20. Yo, I could buy 7 of these more and I just I don't gotta re-up no more. Like he just gave me my re-up money. Like I ain't gotta
that's what people are looking at. You know, it's because he drove around a $400,000 car. They're gonna be like, well, you obviously got the money to spare.
They got close as hell to that car too.
But all right, but that's almost like the same concept as a regular person that has a $50,000 car and sees a bum on the street and he out there asking for money, and we all know what he about to do with that money, regardless if we give it to him or not. And you just drive on by.
Well, that's true.
The same concept.
Put it in God's hands.
It's the same thing.
Is it?
Here's the thing. See, the main thing I agree with one.
Wait, is it? Because he gave the money to kids, not a homeless person.
Well, no, but see, that's the thing, though. See, that's the thing I agree with. You know, the fact them kids was like 13 years old or whatever. I agree. Honestly, $20 is enough. I ain't giving no 13-year-old anything over 50.
What are they gonna do? Start a charity in his honor? What the hell?
No, first off, you give a kid, you know, like maybe $20. They'll make that shit last for probably like a week or so, or even more, depending on you know if they ain't a little fat shit like I was. But you know, what was it? You give a kid. Well, I don't know how much they're expecting him to give them kids like $100 each, but I ain't about to give no 13 or $100.
Yo, the funny thing about it, the most people who was coming at me was other black people. The crazy thing is, he says it all the time. Yo, in his deal, each year he give like $100,000 to kids in Philadelphia.
Yep, and it's all charity.
Why are people tearing down somebody who's giving $100,000 to charity each year for the inner city? Why?
Because he's
like no rich person gonna tell us that. He told us that. It's like
the fact that he's a celebrity makes him an easy target. He's responsible for the moral well-being of everyone else's kids.
Yeah, but the thing is, they just want to respond.
Something
for him to react off of it. That's all they want. That's all they want.
That's all they want. Because listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. If I get bum on the street, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him $5, couple dollars, but I'm not giving him. I ain't giving him 20 up.
Exactly. That's dumb, bro. Like like
only way to be honest, I did it. Like me and my brother did that to somebody that washed his car. We was at the Crown Fried, just getting something to eat, and the bum was like, "Yo, I washed your car for $20."
Yeah.
My brother was like, "Go ahead." And then when we got done ordering our food or whatever, he wasn't expecting this. We gave him a whole bean. He was overexcited. Me and my brother went half. We was like, you know what? We both gonna give him 50.
Yeah.
Just washing the car. So we already knew what he was gonna do with the
money. Did he do a good job?
Yo, I got it.
It don't matter.
$20 for a car wash.
I'm just saying. Did he do a good job though?
Like depending on the person that you are, if you have it, then and there, while somebody's asking,
it's not even that. It's not even that.
Not even look for that in return. To be honest with you,
that's a fact. Yo,
my brother had money like that, and we blew it.
Well, see,
I got a great story. Listen, I'll never forget. This is the last time I gave people on the street asking for money. Because most of the time I like to buy them food. I never forget. I used to get this lady in South Trenton like $10 or something. I think I gave her 10. I always keep change on me because I'm normally going over the bridge or whatever, going the toll, and cleaning my car out. So I think I gave her like $5, right? I gave her $5. It's like 1 o'clock. I'm leaving home. I'm going right back to Camden. We live in Camden because I work in Trenton. So I'm leaving. I seen a lady come down, flag me down. She's like, "Yo, you got a couple dollars?" in my last 10. I think I gave her to her, right? For some reason, this is only God's work. I'm driving off to the light before I make a left to go to Camden on the highway. I see her going to the corner with this other dude who's on the other side getting money. They look, right? And I make a left and I come back around. They going into the liquor store.
See?
That's
liquor store.
No. That's exactly why.
The size,
That is exactly why. No, that's why I give them water or food.
There you go.
That's why I leave a case of water in my car, and I'll be like, yeah.
Ever counted?
The next week, she was like, yo, you got 10. Same night by the McDonald's in South Trent. I said, no, but my lunch break at 11, it's a McDonald's right there. I'm going to come back. If you're right there, I'm going to buy you some food.
Right.
She looked at me like, oh, thank you. And just walked off. Like,
Right.
I was like, anyone ever encountered
because honest question. Hold on. Honest question. If you have a suspicion that they're going to use the money for drugs and liquor, are you helping feeding into their negative habits by giving them money?
Capitalism.
No. You know why I'm going to answer that question? Because I have family members that have been through this.
Right.
And so I'm going to answer that question. So I'm going to put it like this. At the end of the day, like my dad's a drug addict. He may be still till this day. He asked me for money whenever he see me. I'm like, if I got it, I'll give it to him out the kindness of my heart. Because regardless of what the hell our relationship was, I'm still gonna give it to you. Because that's the type of person of how I was raised, and that's just how it's gonna be. If I got it, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I'm not gonna give it to you. Simple as that. And they're gonna do what they do with it. But if you come back and ask me for it again within that same time period, let's just say it's a week or that same day, I'm going to say no, because I'm like, I just gave you a couple dollars. I mean, don't keep coming back and asking me for it. It's all about the time frame and grace period that they come back and ask for.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, like, they're still an addict.
Yeah.
Now, like most people nowadays, they gonna like, yeah, I'll go and buy them some food and bring it back to them and let them eat. Some people will take it, some people won't. But most of them are going to take that food. They ain't gonna say no. They're gonna take that food and eat it. But at the end of the day, there's some people out there that are like, I'll just give them some money and just keep giving them money. But at the end of the day, it's up to them what they're gonna do with it.
Right. I know, like, in Trenton, I'm gonna just speak about Trenton. People who ask for money, using it for drugs, because in Trenton, it's programs. It's programs for people who don't have. I think it's a federal thing. It's programs for people. It's just a time strain. It's like you got to be in at this place. Like this pursuit of happiness is 100% a fact. Like that movie, that's correct. Like you got it's places you can go, but you got to be there at 8. Right? It's places you can go. You got to be there at 7 in the morning to get food. For lunch.
Yeah.
It's fact because it's non-profit. When you're a non-profit organization, it's non-for-profit, but the government give you grants and stuff to operate. So when people are trying to offer money, I'll be like, I'm just doing it out the kindness of my heart, like Sheen said, like at this point. But like he said, it's the time strain. Like the lady, he just explained the lady. 10 minutes ago, she asked me for $1, and then an hour later, she asked me for like $10. You know what I mean? So it's like it's the time thing.
Right.
But more of the story is, I don't care what I'm driving. I have dreams of aspirations of owning a big house, being a millionaire. I'm not giving a kid or whatever $100.
No,
I'm not.
No. Like I used to shovel snow for hours on end just to make $15 to $20.
Come on, man.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like nah.
Grinding. For real.